MTG Ownage. How's it going, guys? Matt here, MTG Ownage. Just wanted to show off a little standard deck I've been playing and having a lot of fun with. That is a bit unique. Now, I call it not safe because it tends to give people the impression that they are safe until they aren't. So it's kind of a sleeper. Well, you'll see. All right, I'm going to turn down my mic a notch. Looks like it's peaking a lot. So hopefully this isn't too egregious. But yeah, so you can kind of see what it does. I mean, it's got a little bit of control. We're playing Spike Field. We're playing a few bounce spells. A little bit of counter magic. A little bit of, just kind of, it's a late game deck. So you got to have a little early game interaction to make sure you can get to late game. Now we're running things like Dual Strike. Ideally, we want to Dual Strike like Crush the Weak if we need to do 4 damage to wipe the board. Or you can dual strike later, a lot of big fun stuff. Dual striking commands, Balagads, dual striking smashing successes quickly is often great. It's also kind of a land destruction deck. So it kind of just shuts down your opponent. We got Esca's Chariot, however you say it. Esika's Chariot, the Cadillac, if you will. Fastwood Surge, a couple gold spans, and here is the scary top end. These are all lands. More lands. Alright, well, we were running Arcane Bombardment. It's kind of a late game win con. If you can get it going, it locks down pretty hard. So this is essentially a lock you down sort of deck, is what it gears towards. But with enough control and board wipe early on, we should be able to beat most decks. Jin-Gitaxias, one of our main goals is to drop him if they're not already dead. And if they kill him earlier, if we discard him early to Fable or Prismari, that's fine because we have several Balagads to get him back potentially. I thought about running the giant sea turtle, but he didn't seem to quite fit right in here. There's a lot of stuff I wanted to do with this deck, but ultimately I left it as mostly land destruction and late game control. So let's do some games. We'll do some best of 3. I didn't really talk about the sideboard, but you'll see it here soon. So play. That's the deck. Best of 3. Let's go. Alright, opening hand looks a little unfortunate. We don't have any red mana. I think we just keep it anyway, though, and hope for the best here. We definitely need to hit a red mana to run this expressive iteration, otherwise we're kind of in trouble. But at least we can, I don't know, what can we do? Not a whole lot, unfortunately, without red mana. There's red mana. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and play this Hall of the Storm Giants. And I might as well foretell this dual strike. Okay, looks like he missed a land drop. But we're looking at an enchantment deck there. So I think we're going to pay some life into this. Go ahead and get our Fable going here. And with any luck, we should be able to dual strike and smashing success and kill both of his lands next turn. Banks on a treasure from this goblin. It looks like we can get it happening. So it's going to be a bit nasty. Okay. No blocks there. I think I'm just going to discard. Oh, I got 2 things to discard. Jin and this Galvanic. Solid. Okay. Always want to discard those big things early. You can get them back if you need to. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and swing with the goblin. Get our treasure. And I think we go ahead and dual strike. Smashing success. Pop this one. And when it copies, we'll pop the green one as well. And this should make him pretty upset. He does have a 3/3 trampler on the board, so definitely going to need to get our gold span out here pretty soon. But this should cripple him rather significantly. But it ain't over yet. Okay, he's got some life gain. And card draw. He's making it happen. Gotta give him some credit there. Hopefully we can run away with it here, though. That's the plan, at least. Let's get a bunch of treasures here, and we can hold open our negate. And next turn we should be able to do some hull breaker action. Potentially expressive iteration gives us options. We got options. We just need to make sure we survive whatever he throws at us. I don't think it's going to be too big of a problem. Nikio's Reign of Truth is a little busted. I think I need to just negate that. Yeah, it's got to happen. This card is way too strong. Like, you read this thing? It's 2 mana. Sometimes buffs things to insane numbers. Alright, I don't think I'm going to block here. I'd rather pull some shenanigans. I'm only at 5. Yeah, I think our play here is to, well, just watch me work, okay? Just watch. Plenty of mana. Give the damage. End the turn. Now we have a lot of options. We can flash out our Hull Breaker to block. We can activate our Hull of the Storm Giants to block. There's a lot of ways that make it really hard for him to deal with us. See, if we flash this out and then cast Galvanic, we can counter that thing or bounce the Generous Visitor. I think we just wait here. We'll wait for him to cast a Rune spell, I think, and then we'll bounce the Visitor. Perfect. Okay, we'll let that part resolve. And then we'll go, we want to sack a couple of these. Sack for some blue. Sack for some more blue. And yeah, let's go like this. Hull Breaker. Sack for some blue. And, oh, first let's make a copy of Hull Breaker. And then we'll cast Galvanic. And that's going to trigger both Hull Breakers. And we will bounce this thing. We'll bounce this thing. And that should have him dead. We got enough damage here to end it. Good game, sir. And that's how this deck works. That was a pretty good showing. We got a little lucky that the guy had a slow start. What do we need? I don't think we really... Well, it's hard to say exactly what we need against this guy. I don't feel like the Chariots are super useful. Taking out of the land is kind of clutch. A Knoll is obviously very good. We didn't see anything other than the runes and the Mikios. I think I'm going to take out a few of Braids and maybe... And just like put in some... Maybe in a Knoll and... let's see what else. Maybe a Burn Down the House. Let's just put in 2 Knolls and call it a day. Not sure if that's exactly the correct choice. But he's got a lot of enchantments, and 1 mana to get rid of them is a good value. Alright, this hand is questionable. At least we got to Crush the Weak and a Knoll, but these 2 top end are no good, really. We're going to keep it. With any luck, we'll draw something to get rid of those. Okay, that's a good draw. Yeah, I want to play that to have this Knoll ready this early. Okay. Yeah, I think... Well, we could crush that thing. Yeah, I think I just wait on the crush on that one. Save the annul. Okay, yeah, that's fine. It's gonna draw a card. He buffs it beyond 2 power, then I'll counter. Okay, so let's play out this. Let's go ahead and 4th out this thing. We'll see if we can get a 2-for-1 out of it. The Rune of Might. That knocks it out of range for the Crush the Weak, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and stop that one. Okay, that's fine. Still has 2 toughness. I need it to stay 2 toughness. Otherwise my plan doesn't work. Alright, so do we take a little more damage and keep popping some lands, or do we go ahead and crush? I think I'm going to pop this green mana and just pass. Just kind of slow him down. Oh, there's the Rune Forge. That's kind of a problem. Uh-oh. We really need a dual strike or something to handle that. Yeah, we're just taking a lot of damage here. I'm not sure what... Well, I did something wrong, clearly, but... So if I crush now, it at least shuts off his free cast. I think I have to do it. I almost die next turn. Yeah, I think we just gotta do it. There's Mikios. We'll go ahead and negate that. This one's going to be a tough one to pull back from, but I got a few turns to potentially sort out a few things. There's the dual strike. Too little, too late. How do I stop the Rune Forge champion? I guess I foretell this and hope he doesn't have anything good. Because I need to draw something. Okay, that's not enough of something. Yeah, that doesn't stop it at all. I can do 2 damage. Yeah, he's got this one. Let's go ahead and concede. So, we do probably need the Abrades or more Crush the Weaks. Let's put in the Crush the Weaks. I like those here. Exiling his stuff is kind of good. A Knoll was obviously very helpful. I think we're going to cut Awaken the Trolls and maybe one smashing, one vast wood. And let's just put in a bit more removal. I want something kind of clutch here if possible. Maybe an alchemist retrieval. A braid is not bad since you can get the Rune Forge champion. Okay, this is a good looking hand. No blue mana, so we're going to have to play this Disruption. As blue. Jawari. Ruins. And we have no second turn play, so we'll probably put in a tap land. Balagad's fine. There's another one in the deck still anyway. And you hate to drop the Balagad on turn 4 or 5 tapped. Sometimes that feels real bad. Okay, let's go ahead and rule out the Coast. Fable the Mirror Breaker. We can potentially discard 2 lands and see what we get here. That's what I'd like to do. Oh, he's got free runes. Uh-oh. This could become a problem very quickly. We need to find an answer or get this Chariot out. The Seiju doesn't really help much. Oh, no blocks there. Okay, there's a Crush of the Week. That's good. Let's go ahead and discard Rockvale. No, these two. We'll keep the Rockvale. I don't think we're going to do anything but play Besajo as a land. It's just not really worth it to kill our Rune and give him a land, you know? Alright, so we could Dual Strike Crush the Weak. It's probably our best play here. Let's get rid of his Womboey. Let's go ahead and get our treasure first, though. If he's smart, he'll block. If he's, well, okay. I guess not blocking is kind of smart, too, because I could have something annoying. Now, do I have to do the Crush the Weak now, or is he going to buff these guys into Oblivion? I'm going to wait one more turn. It's maybe a little foolish, but I want to be able to foretell this Dual Strike. Okay. We'll put another Crush the Weak in hand. We'll put Expressive Iteration into our library. Exile the Coast. Cool. Now we can play the Coast. Foretell. Let's see. Foretelling this cuts 2 mana. Foretelling this cuts 1 mana. Let's foretell this one. Okay, because that does save us 2 mana. This only saves us 1. Yeah. Make sure I'm thinking of that right. As long as he doesn't buff past 4 toughness, we're okay. Okay, that's actually fine because we're going to wipe his board. That's not so fun. I think we're just dead, actually. That's 16 damage. Oh, my 1. Oh, my. Alright, well. There's some good news and there's some bad news. The good news is we get another treasure. Bad news is we're about to get crushed. Well, I do have to exile my own Kiki-Jiki, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, I think we just gotta... No! I didn't mean to foretell that. I misclicked. Oh god, that was dumb. That was really dumb, guys. Yeah, we just have to hardcast these Crush the Weeks in. A bit silly. I did not mean to click that foretell. It just kind of popped up and my mouse went there. Alright, we'll just do this then. Hopefully we find something to use this Dual Strike on, because if not, we're kind of in trouble. Okay. Let's see, oh, he just gets the Haste Rune and plays it, and I lose, yeah. Well played. Okay, well, that's a hard deck to beat. They're very aggro-y, but you can see that with the proper lockdown, it can be done. I did mess up a little bit there, but I don't think it would have made a difference since he rushed out that thing. I don't know, it could have made a difference because I think if I actually played that right, I would have had 4 mana and would have been able to play the Cadillac to block. So I may have made a little blunder there, but it's not too big of a deal. Still fun. Let's go to the next game. Opening hand is very land heavy, but I think we'll keep it. We can at least we at least got a little interaction early on, so yeah, we'll play this Veil. Kind of thought about playing an island, but this doesn't matter a whole lot. It's a good card. Just gonna get some scries. Oh, he just puts that into play. Okay. He's gonna transform and get a trigger. He's probably gonna take the cat car. I guess we'll see. Interesting hand. Okay. Good draw there. Good draw. Yeah, I guess we just play this iteration then. Keep our... Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this nonsense. Let's put Jin-Gitaxias in hand, and... Yeah, sure, whatever. No Lance. Alright, so now he potentially gets to put in a 2-drop, I believe. Or Scry, okay. Okay, he's going to dig up a basic land here. Now, obviously, we want to get our Jin-Gitaxias on the board. That's kind of our win con at this point. I can't really bounce the Revealing Eye because he'll just play it again and make me discard good stuff, so not the strongest for me. However, I can just foretell this. And we'll keep chilling. Ancient Lumberknock deals... Okay, sure. It's not too shabby. Let's go ahead and bounce it. Saves us the damage and shuts off some of his shenanigans. Keeps hovering over us in search of greatness like it's going to help. Yeah, we take 3. As long as we can keep slowing him down somehow, we're probably okay. I'm tempted to play this Balagad and grab something like the Expressive Iteration. Kind of feel like I might as well. It's either that or the Cat Car. I think it's Expressive Iteration. I'm not going to play it this turn, though, because I already played a land. But this will get us a fresh card in hand. Yeah, it'll basically draw us 2 cards. You know the deal. Drawing 2 cards for 2 mana is pretty good. Especially when you get to look at 3 while you do so. There's the Lumber Knot again. This time I think it's going to stick. It could disrupt it. It doesn't help, though. Just doesn't do anything. So this is a pretty fast clock. We do need a good draw next turn. Maybe we can get it with this Expressive Iteration. It's not too bad. Let's try this iteration first. See what we get. Okay, I think we'll put the Smashing Success into our hand. And we'll play this Fable, yeah. It's going to at least get us a blocker. Which I believe we're going to need. We've got to stay as healthy as possible here. If he's got a 5 CMC thing to put in, that's really bad for me. He does not. I don't quite understand why he's playing this. Might be other stuff in the deck related that I just haven't seen. Hero's Downfall, okay. Yep, that puts me in a pickle. This deck is very slow. Yeah, I think that'll do it. Yeah, that's 10 damage. We'll let him do it. Not sure exactly what I should have done different. Maybe I should have bounced the Revealing Eye early on, but it didn't really feel quite right. I don't think we're going to need negates too badly here. Well, let's see what he had. Yeah, not a whole lot. Negate kind of protects the board, but I feel like it's not very necessary. I think I'd rather have Burn Down the House and maybe Froghemoth. Yeah, let's put in Froghemoth. Let's put in Avabruck, whatever her name is. Replace one of these Waking the Trolls. Oops. And anything else, maybe another Crush the Weak would not be bad. In place of one of these Fables. Let's put in all of them. There we go, let's try that. Some minor adjustments. On the play, we got an okay hand here. It's maybe a little slow. Okay, I really put in. I like the Arcane Bombardment to ramp towards. We just need to make sure we shut off any early damage we can. Let's try to stay healthy. Maybe I should have bounced that eye early on. I don't know. The last game, it probably would have allowed me to get to Jin-Gitaxias. So I'm thinking maybe I should have bounced it. But then he would have made me I don't know. It's a tough choice. This deck, I think you just got to stay stable and try to keep ramping, basically, to get where you need to be. Start foretelling things. Nice Augur of Autumn. Okay, I guess we got a Venture. We're doing Phandelver. Another Crush the Weak. I guess we keep it, actually. Rather just have a land. But hey, such as, you know, with 2 of those, we can kill most of his cards that we've seen, so it's pretty good. Can't kill that. That's something that's actually kind of hard to deal with. I think I'm just gonna counter that bad boy. It just has too much toughness for me to kill easily, basically. Alright, well, we're stuck here. We want to cast these 2 Crushes before our Chariots, so This guy's got a lot more stuff going on than I do, it feels like, but maybe not. Ooh, that's good. It would be a lot better. Sure, I do. Where are the lands? There's no lands. Yeah, this is not looking so good. We're just letting him build up for free. Really unfortunate draws. I'm waiting for him to just play more of his board so I can crush, but he won't do it. He's just slow rolling it. Or maybe he doesn't have it. I don't know. Okay. Something. Okay, now the crushes are worth. For sure at this point. There's yet another one. Deck, if you could just calm down. If I could just draw lands at the same odds as I could draw these Crush the Weeks, I'd be in excellent condition. He might have a way to save his spirit. He probably does. We gotta go for it though. I mean, we don't have any other options. Yeah, let's just concede this one out. It's just unfortunate luck, really. Didn't really have anything to do with whose deck was better there on that match. It was just got RNG screwed a bit. Apparently I did what the braids in there. I didn't know about the Augur of Autumn. I don't know. What do you do when you have these unlucky matches? Not much, I guess. It's funny because, like, I don't know. There's this thing for me. I play a lot, like, not on camera. I feel like sometimes I have these amazing games. And I'm like, I wish I would have recorded. And then when I am recording, they don't happen. Instead, I get RNG screwed and it just looks like my deck sucks. Does that happen to you guys? I want a mulligan. Not really good either. Quite terrible without a blue mana. Guess we mulligan again. You would think that I didn't put lands in my deck. Okay, that's better. Put back one Abrade, one Spike Field. Sure, that's fine. We gotta go for the mana. And library exile. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this is good. Jund, huh? No plays Jund. Let's play another iteration here. Okay. Let's take Fable. I think we're just gonna foretell this bad boy. Because I want to cast it before these Fables. I don't want to kill my little goblins. And it looks like he is a bit stuck too. Sacking the Bloods. And a lot of lands. Okay. Good thing I saved this Abrade. Alright, we're set up pretty nicely to handle that situation there. Just a quick crush. The Pyroclasm of the day. And then we'll play this Fable. I like it. We do have an Abrade and a Smashing Success. Smashing Success does get you a treasure if you kill an artifact. A little added bonus there. Ooh, the War Chief. That's something we want to exile. Discard up to 2. I don't think I want to discard any. I kind of like my hand. Yeah, I think this is fine. We're just going to play this land. Debating how to do this. See, if this thing dies, he gets a 4/4 Rhino, so I don't really want to kill it. I'd rather just bounce it with Fading Hope or something. I feel like taking out one of his mana is probably my best play here. And then I'll bounce that War Chief. And hopefully that annoys him enough to never want to take another turn and just concede, you know? So bounce that. We'll swing in for 2. Get our little treasure here. And there we go. We're approaching 7 mana. 7 mana is the magical number with this deck. A Lolth. Oh, and he can crew that up. Yep, that's pretty good. Also pretty good for me because I can just take care of that one little spider. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do... So if I kill the spider, I can swing at Lolth. Or I can just kill Lolth and swing. No, we kill the spider. So yeah, we're just gonna go destroy artifact. 2 damage. 2 damage here. Destroy artifact. She's gonna get a token. That's fine though. This thing will still kill her. And then we can play this Fable. Once you get 2 Kiki Jikis, you can do some serious in-the-game nonsense that I might show off. You may know or not know about it, but Just to say it quickly, basically, since this sacrifice happens at the beginning of the next end step, wait till after the beginning. Wait till after that beginning. So during the end step, you make a bunch in your opponent's end step. And with each copy, you can make another, etc., etc. And what happens is you have a... So, yeah. I can just toss this, I guess. Sure. We're going to play this here. And we'll pop his Jungle Hollow, I think. Just a forest. Play that bad boy tapped. And I believe we're just going to save for blockers here. Yeah. I want the treasure, but they're not that important right now. That's a lot of damage. I think we just block here. No, we can't do that. Okay, we take 7. It's not good. It's not great. That's what we got. Wow, we're on the struggle bus with this deck. Okay. Doesn't matter what order those go in. Let's go ahead and grab this mountain. Or forest. And I guess we just play this other one. And I don't think we're going to get any trolls if he plays one more land. So I guess we just have to see what he does. Have to be really careful about removal here. I need 2 blockers for the spider. If it gets through, it's kind of okay. Yeah, let's just get our treasure. We might need it for some play here shortly. I don't see how I'm going to win this, but I can at least delay another turn or 2 and see if I can take over. And if he doesn't play a land, at least I get a troll, which can trade with his rhino. So we're close here. We just need some good cards. Oh, he found something. Okay, so he's going to let me draw. That's good for me. I can discard this and draw another card here shortly. Okay, that looks like I'm dead, but I can abrade this dude and live at 1 HP, unless he has like a spike field hazard or something. I can't block the spider, but still survive. Oh, goodness. Oh, and a Jin. Okay, so, yeah, let's do these. It's going to get us 1 big boy. I guess we do toss this. We got treasure to cast the Jin anyway. Okay, that's fine. And maybe this will put him in enough of a lockdown or he can no longer win. I think we just pass here, though. I don't want to swing into that rhino for 2 treasures. Counter. Oh, you forgot about Jin-Gitaxias, buddy. Yeah, it's not fun. He just made a big oopsie. Okay, that's a big oopsie for me. That kills me. Yeah, he can just sack and target me. Well done. Okay, he got around it. All right, this is going rather abysmal. We're just gonna play. So I need to obviously do something to make this deck a little better. There's a lot I could do. Ultimately, I'm trying to keep it somewhat how it is. Usually I have better luck than this. This is probably the worst streak I've ever had with this deck so far with the initial 2 losses, but it is what it is. Still had some decent showings. What is this? No, this is not good at all. Bunch of lands and a spell that didn't do anything. Okay, this is better. A little better. I think we put back the dual strike. Yeah, at least we got expressive iterations. So we can start running out as early as turn 3. Don't want to do a turn 2 because you can't play the land you get if you've already played one. We need the red mana. Alright, let's play the iteration. Put Arcane Bombardment into our hand, and Mountain in the library. Play this coast. Alright, so we have our plan here. We need to get to this Arcane Bombardment, start shutting things down. Oh, that hurts. Get rid of Smashing Success, and I guess this all. Sure. It's not that bad since we have more of these. Library, what's out of that? Yeah, we need the green mana, so there we go. Doing okay. If he has more of these go blanks, I could be in trouble though, because that really sets me back. No plays. Interesting. Okay, let's put on the pressure. Kind of really like this Balaguet for returning things. Oops, after the Arcane Bombardment. So I think we just play this tapped. So we can get the Bombardment going ASAP, because we can just keep casting Expressive Iteration. That's pretty good. What the heck is this? Unleash the Inferno. 7 damage to a creature planeswalker. Excess damage is dealt. You destroy an artifact or enchantment with mana value less. Okay, that's pretty interesting. I think we just play this Bombardment and go for it. Hopefully he doesn't have too much removal for it. Not expecting him to have too much. I forget what the Riveteer's Charm does. Does it destroy enchantments? I totally forget. But the Bombardment is now our value train. Oh, he's wanting to stay healthy. Interesting. Did not expect a raid on it, just a lonely cat. What's the motive there? Alright, so let's first cast Balaguet, targeting our Chariot. It's going to give us a free cast of Expressive Iteration, which is very nice. So, of course, we'll take that. The ultimate value. But I think the Prismark Command at the hand. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I kind of like this. Let's do this. Because this starts some loopy nonsense right away. Oh, I can't. Okay. I thought it would trigger Bombardment again, but it won't, because this triggers only once per turn. That's okay, though. At least get it in the yard so that I can keep casting and keep blowing up his lands. So the plan now is basically keep casting spells, right? Arcane Bombardment. If we get the Smashing Success exiled with it, we can start blowing up this entire board. That's should be pretty good lock from there. And that's essentially the point of the deck, is to get someone in a lock with this and Jin-Gitaxias and land destruction. It's a bit slow and clunky, obviously, but at least it has a plan. And we're trying out some new things that you don't see every day. Yeah, I think we got him in a pickle. I think he really needed this green mana. I figured the green mana is most likely what he needs to kill my enchantment. There is some black stuff that has you sack enchantments, but he might not be running any of that if he's got green. Another thing I really like about playing land destruction is it's just not a strategy that people expect. I always think, you know, my lands are going to be relatively safe, I can build up. But when you shut that down, it shuts off a lot of the more basic decks. Probably not going to hold up in top tier, but in mid tiers, it's I like it. It's a win con. Apparently my mic is picking up my fan or something. Well, it doesn't matter. He is just fully roping this one. Okay, you may have just AFK'd on that. Fair enough, buddy. I would probably AFK if I were you too. Let's create a treasure and draw some cards. Get a Bombardment trigger. Now this can do any number of magical things. It can even hit my Balaguet, which would be amazing just as well. It's just another way this kind of starts to loop, as if it gets a Balaguet, and you can just grab whatever permanents, stuff you discarded to Fable. The guy left. He probably alt F4'd on that. Just done playing for the day. I've been there. Just like, alright, I don't want to play anymore. I concede the match. Rather than like hitting concede and waiting till you're allowed to hit concede again, you just alt F4. They need to have like a full concede match button. I'll take it. I guess that is the full concede match, alt F4. Alright, well, that is the deck. Let me know if you think I should make any modifications or what you think of it. Is it too much salt inducing? I don't think it is. It's not that good of a deck. It's good against the meta, kind of, right now. But it's not like, I don't know, it's kind of good in general, just with this top end being what it is. But I have some other decks too, so stay tuned, and I'll highlight these other decks. I got Reanimator, which is a lot of fun. I got 3-color Halvar, whatever, which has proved to be a lot of fun, and the old Scourge of Clave, slightly modified. Those are the ones I've been playing mostly recently. This Devouring Chaos one's kind of fun too, but the rest of these are trash. This is trash. This is trash. This is trash. This is trash. I don't know what this is, but it's trash. Old Toilet Walkers. I got this deck. It's basically another one I could show off. It is, what is it? It's a bunch of Planeswalkers and board wipes. Toilet Walkers. Rule Rage. This is, looks like it's 5-color, but it's not. It's just cruel, but this deck's actually really fun too. Ishin attack triggers. Also a really fun deck. I think I may have played a few of these on the channel, but now you've seen NotSafe. I think you've seen Super Friends at one point, but it's changed. I think I may have played this Ishin once, but it's probably changed. Big Simic. It's been fun. I think I may have played it as well. Jeskai Combo, I played it. It's off the deck list. It's not mine. Sultai Oof, I don't know what that is. Slug Life was fun. Why is this? I don't know. I'm going to delete them. The new Slug Life is basically this Reanimator deck. Alright, well that's it for the video. See you guys next time. Peace out.